All right, here we are for another episode. This is The Boys Season 3, Episode 6. Man, and they really did decide to dick around during this one.
Just a week.
Here we are, mother Herogasm. This one was off the chain. So
Herogasm
Tony,
light. Herogasm
I'm gonna
light.
I'm gonna defer to you for this. Please, what are your thoughts on this episode of The Boys?
Well, let me just say, just from what I know, I think they did a pretty good job for doing what they could do with Herogasm. Because there's a lot of stuff they couldn't do. I mean, yeah, basically what Herogasm was a big ass orgy. That's all it was. But it wasn't so Soldier Boy could kill anybody because in Herogasm, him and Homelander slept together. That was the big thing, and that's what I was trying to figure out. How was they gonna make that happen when Soldier Boy just appeared? And they did change that, so I was like, okay, I like. Now I will say, and I had a conversation with this person at work about they changed things from books to shows, books to movies. Some work, some don't, and I think this change actually worked. I like the angle of Soldier Boy coming to kill the Wonder Twins. I mean the TNT twins.
Stupid.
That's what they were. We know it.
We know it.
I will say I do like the Love Sausage made another appearance. I think him and MM on the same screen is gold. It's just he's like, you look familiar. It's like, man, if you don't get that love sausage out of my face, that
Look,
right there,
man.
yeah, because the wee one was watching it with me, and she was like, I was like, baby, close your eyes. You can't watch when they go in that door. You cannot watch what's going on inside that building. No. And it lived up to expectation because what you see is pretty much what it was. Just fucking
Yeah, I
everybody.
mean, look, they said we tell you spoilers in the beginning. I didn't expect freaking mother's milk to end up covered in man's milk. All right, freaking
That
like,
that right there, I because when you sent the message like, why are you still watching? I had paused that because I was like, did they really just do that? And it was a lot. So there's only one person it could come from. Literally.
yo,
Oh my
brown teddy
god.
bear.
Oh my. Right when he said that, I was like, yep. Kate was like, what happened? I was like, you don't want to know what happened, Daddy. Tell me. All right, well, you see that little thumbnail and how he's all white right now? And her face was like, yeah, that's all you need to know. It was a lot
Mm,
of ejaculation.
yeah, look,
Oh my
this
god.
this show is just one for the ringer. Like they always find a way to up the ante every season with just doing different things. So the fact that we got this whole orgy and how's things going down, I thought it was just like soups in there doing stuff, but apparently there's sex workers involved, and they're just pretty much abusing the hell out of
Did
everybody, and it
did
doesn't matter
you?
if it's soup on soup or soup on sex worker or whatever. They're just trying to get stuff going.
I will say I like how they threw Iceman in there.
Oh yeah, freaking
I was like, really?
Iceman was in there.
Making dildos. then
Freaking
my boy, then my boy Termite. Every time
whatever.
I see him,
Yeah,
every time I see him,
squish. The
it
last
happened.
time you see him.
It don't matter. He didn't last as long as Polka Dot Man.
Uh, yeah, okay, I give you that one. But no, like I said, even without the entire series, like we got a lot of things that needed to happen. So Huey with A Train with Blue Hawk. These are things that needed to kind of start to run their course on the final legs. I still think we got a show off with A Train and Huey at some point. I don't think he's necessarily done.
I
Uh,
don't think A Train is dead. I don't know how they're going to work it. I think he might be incapacitated for a moment, but I
yeah,
will say I think his apology to Huey was sincere.
Sincere, yes.
And I will say that I like how they're taking current events and putting them right in the front of the show.
I mean, because we know the father figure of all father figures, and he makes some really strong drinks. So
Yes.
that was,
I will
yeah.
say I like how Adrian, face drug old boy down the street. If
Oh,
that's gonna be your last thing that you can do with your power,
yeah,
make it a good way. And he drugged that
yeah,
boy. I was like, all right, A-Train.
yeah.
You still a punk though for selling out
Uh,
everybody, but
yeah, I mean, he is still punk for that, but you see kind of everything setting up. I did not expect to get the fight that we got. So throughout all of that,
right.
freaking,
Because
like, I
that
was just, I
I
don't know.
like how they built up Soldier Boy to be the Black Noir of the comic, because Black Noir is the only real threat to Homelander in the comic. I
Hmm.
like how they built Soldier Boy to be a legitimate threat. Even though Homelander is stronger, Soldier Boy is on he's on his strength level. So it's like Superman and Shazam.
Hmm.
Superman might be strong, but Shazam can hang with him.
Hmm.
And that was proven when Homelander was swinging at Soldier Boy. He was like, okay. And then I swing at you, Homelander caught it. Homelander swung at Soldier Boy caught it. Now they're looking at each other. So it's like they're on par, but Homelander is still the alpha.
He
But
got a
you now
slight
have
edge.
you have a
Mhm.
1A. Plus, we don't know how his power, if his power actually works on Homelander to where he could take Homelander's power away.
True.
I'm thinking he can. But I will
I
say I
mean,
like how Billy, he when he got shot with the laser vision, and like instead of Goku, because Goku would have died, Billy got up and started getting back into it. It's like, and Homeland was like, wait a minute, what? And now it's 2-on-1. Next thing you know, here come Huey teleporting.
Huey.
It's like, wait a minute, 3-on-1. And I think that's when Homelander realized, okay, I might be out of my league now. It's
Yeah,
3-on-1. I might it might be more than I can bite. I'm more I can handle right now. Yeah.
so I mean, it was a good setup. I love the tension between the group and stuff. Let's say we got, you know, Frenchie and then Kimiko. They were able to kind of come back together, but there's still some stuff there.
There is some
An-
tension there.
Annie and Huey, freaking, they're definitely not on the same page
No more
anymore. Like
Stewie. No more
that.
Stewie.
So that's freaking done. And him taking the bat to Butcher was hilarious.
I think that
Just
was they're just having a bro fight.
yeah,
That's all it is. But
like I need to get it out. And so he's
it,
like, so let it out.
yeah, Butcher is being a hypocrite. But what you need to what MM is not understanding is, yes, I know Soldier Boy is a bad guy. I know he did this to your guy, but he gives us the best shot to take out that guy who's the
Hmm.
biggest asshole on the planet. We can deal with him later.
Hmm.
Soldier Boy you can deal with Soldier Boy easier than you can Homelander. We need to take him out.
I mean,
He's the big bad.
it's a strategy meeting. It's like literally like let them wear each other down, and then after they wear each other out, and Homelander is done, it really doesn't matter who wins. They're gonna both be wore out. Pick them
Right.
off at that point. Like you pick them off, and you hey, job's done. So I mean, I think
And
it's
I,
gonna come
and
down to a lot of stuff with them.
I think I want to change the views of people about Homelander, and we can't compare him to Superman. I think we actually need to compare him to Sentry
Okay.
with the dual personalities.
Yeah.
Because if you remember while he was standing and talking in the mirror, you had the, quote unquote innocent Homelander,
Hmm.
and then you had the evil Homelander. That's like Sentry and the Void talking.
Yeah. I could definitely go
Or
for
that
that.
could be Adam Warlock and Magus.
I mean, there's a lot of parallels with Homelander to several superheroes, but that's the one that makes the most sense. I think we got to see. I mean, he's at war with himself,
Right. Which
into a
Sentry is
degree,
at all
all
times.
times. So, I mean, I think we definitely got something going there. I want to see how they're going to use Noir because
Yeah,
he
he
bolted.
booked. But see, that's the thing. They changed him from the story. So this is new because Noir ain't scared of nobody. But he only listens to Vought. He doesn't listen to anybody else. He only takes his orders from Vought. So whoever's running Vought, that's who runs Noir. That's it. But we got to remember, in the book, Noir was white. They made him black for the show.
You think he went back to Edgar?
I think he cut the tracking device out. I think he went back to whoever running Vought, whoever he thinks is Vought. Because we all know that you can be at Vought, but you might not be Vought.
Yeah.
And Edgar might be all Noir knows. He might not accept that he's not there anymore. This is unknown territory. I don't know. But
yeah, because I mean Edgar's not officially done, so
yeah, you're not gonna get rid of Giancarlo. You're not. But you can see when when the Deep told Homelander that Noir had bounced, his whole face was like,
no.
What made him run? Wait a minute. I might have to really start thinking about this guy coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there thinking like Noir bolted, he's hunting down the team and stuff like that. Freaking does Noir, know what happened, stuff like that? Does he still have loyalty to Soldier Boy? Does he have something that would exonerate him from Soldier Boy's wrath? Like, there's a lot of questions that I'm wondering.
The twins did throw his ass under the bus, though.
Well, the twins look, they have that rat mentality, like they're going to do whatever it takes to survive. So I'm going to claw my way out as much as possible. And I think there's definitely some truth behind it. Don't get me wrong, but it just depends on orders. Like if he threw Soldier Boy freaking to the wolves, he's ran by Vought, who was running Vought at the time. Is that the head that Soldier Boy needs to cut off? So if Soldier Boy knows that Noir just follows orders and there's nothing else, so that he may not hold Noir accountable, he may say, to go to Noir, who's pulling your strings, and Noir just whatever, and then he deals with it from there. So I don't know.
I can't wait to see how that part plays out. I think out of the storylines, that one right there that's the one I'm really looking for. I'm like, where did Noir go? I know they're gonna hunt down. I'm trying to figure out who's left in Payback.
We have to run down the roster.
I gotta go remember the roster. I know they're 4 down with Gunpowder out.
Well, yeah, because Gunpowder was the sidekick with it, right? So was it?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one Billy took out. Then he took out the twins and the Crimson Countess.
Is it was Tech Knight?
Tech Knight has been introduced. He wasn't. No, he wasn't. That was the Stormfront team.
The Stormfront team. Okay.
He was on the team with Stormfront.
Okay. So then who?
It was 2 Paybacks. The original Payback had Soldier Boy. The other one had Stormfront. It was Stormfront Tech Knight. Because that one was modeled after. Was it the X-Men? No, that was the other two. That was the X-Men. It was too many. I gotta remember their team. But I remember the flying wasp dude. I can't remember his name. He was just lame as shit. I hated that dude. He had no powers but could fly. That was it. Okay.
No, he's gonna get dealt with. Freaking.
He was already dealt with. He died.
Yeah, I mean, he got blown up. So everybody's gonna get dealt with that was on that team at some point in time. And I think it's gonna come down to just what he's due to quickly finish him off and then get back to the meat and potatoes, because now he's got beef with Homelander because they got major like, beef. Yeah, because now he's like, you
swung on me. Yeah. Okay.
So now we really finna scrap. So,
and I will say I like how when Soldier Boy was trying to do his Havoc blast, as I call it, it took him a while to get another one out, because they're like, hey, he literally just did one. He might be drained. And that gave Homelander the time to get away. And I love how he was in the mirror looking and his face was bruised. That's let him know, hey, it's a fight now. You as far above as everybody.
He actually had to fight for himself. So because
I was explaining to the wee one that Soldier Boy was Homelander before Homelander. He was just as powerful. He was the alpha of his time before he disappeared. So
Yeah. Was the last one Mindstorm? Is that the last one of the original team?
Yes,
So I don't know. There was a guy out there doing this during the sexual thing. I don't know if that was freaking
that might have
anybody
been that. I think that was just a random telekinetic
to
guy
technically. So that
because the
so
guy
yeah,
walked up to Huey and was wanted to do something to his booty hole.
yeah.
He was like, "What?"
So Mindstorm will be the last one outside of Noir. So and he's just kind of floating. He's in the wind right now. So
Yeah,
yeah, that's it. So we'll get dealt with next episode more than likely.
yeah, he should. Or they might, I don't know. They might go with. I need to know what they're going to do with Starlight now, and I need to know where Queen Maeve is. That's annoying. I need to know where she
Yeah,
was.
she's out there. She's being held. So that she's being
She got
held
jumped. She got jumped. Noir got some get back for her trying to kill his ass with that
with
peanut.
the candy bar or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So
Hey, what's the worst weakness? Kryptonite rocks or peanut allergy? Pop rocks or peanuts? Which one?
I mean, peanuts are more readily accessible. You get in a fight in a supermarket and sort of a payday on somebody's throat, it's over. Like you're done.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
um,
I'm sorry. That's a tangent.
yeah. But no, I said we got a lot to look forward to. They got what, like 2 episodes left, or 8 episodes this
What was
season,
this?
right?
6?
This is 6. So they
Yeah, I
run
think
like
it's 8.
8. So yeah, 2 episodes left. We're definitely gonna get somewhere. And this is how I like shows to be. So they're really, they set the tone and pace to where everything is keeping you intrigued so like that. And now here we are at the 6th episode. Things just got blown wide open, and now we
And
got
you
two
still want to
episodes to
know what's
close it
going
up.
on.
Yes, I'm still curious. Like, oh my, like what is happening?
Not like
So
WandaVision.
yeah, Wanderers had to marinate a
I
whole
said
lot
it.
more. This
I
came
said
out
it.
piping hot and ready, and is being served up.
And again,
Like
I'm gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. I don't care what y'all say about Obi-Wan. I don't care about what y'all say about Mandalorian. I don't care what y'all say about WandaVision. None of that. The boys and Stranger Things right now are running it. That's it.
they got it. They
That's
got
it.
it.
That's 1A and 1B. It just depends on what you like. Myself, I love both of them. I can't wait for them last 2 episodes of Stranger Things though. But
I'm waiting for these
I'm
last 2 episodes of Boys. This is what I need. I need to know what's going down, and I'm hyped about it. So
I like that
look,
I'm in the dark about some stuff. I don't like knowing what's gonna happen. That's why I
well,
was telling people
that's the beauty of it. You
I
take it
love it.
and you change it to where you gotta wonder, and you actually you reignite my intrigue. I love the comics and stuff like that. Same thing I love with anything I want you to do with Marvel, DC,
Yep.
whatever. You take any comic property and you change it to make it
A
more
little
interesting.
spare
Just enough to keep you intrigued. You still give
shenanigans.
that fan base what they're after, so with that, but
Miss
you got
Marvel.
to make it for the newer generation. Ah, so
Shenanigans. I'm trying to trigger you.
so other than that,
Woo! Heart like
that's
construct.
it. Look, that's gonna be it for this episode. So hey, you like what you heard? You want to hear about what we're gonna talk about the next 2 episodes of The Boys and these other shows stuff coming out? By all means, please like, subscribe. Definitely keep watching, check us out, so that, and we're gonna be getting into all types of shenanigans. I'm telling you. So
Shenanigans.
other than that, we out. Thanks for watching.
Hello.